Hello and welcome to Swords Ed. Today we are going to be making a scale drawing. And so some tools that you're going to need: a ruler, some graph paper, and a pencil. I'm going to be using a box, a crayon box, for our example. But you guys are going to be making up your own thing. So think about this as whatever's in your head and your noggin of yours when we're doing our dimensions, so that you know how you will go about doing this. You need to know your dimensions ahead of time before you're putting it on this paper. Some of you guys have a certain volume length that you need or a certain dimension. If you don't have that in your mind ahead of time, or you have it on scratch paper somewhere, you're going to end up drawing something, and then when you are held to building it to that scale, you're going to end up having something that that doesn't fulfill the project. So it's important to know your width, your height, and your depth before actually going to build your doing your scale drawing. So we always need to make sure we put a name on it. And our scale that we're going to be using in this lesson is 1 box equals 1 centimeter. Now it's important to understand what that means. If I look here, my box is just this length. So in my drawing, 1 centimeter will be represented by that length. So let's take a look at what 1 centimeter is. That is 1 centimeter. So whenever we look at our drawing and we are transferring it to real life, it's going to make it bigger. Okay? So that's important to know. So this is also going to be conversely, if I have an object like this, when I'm measuring it, it's going to end up being smaller, and you'll see that when we do our drawing. But remember, you're drawing something and it's going to be bigger in real life. So let's get to it. We're going to be drawing this. You're thinking about what's in your head. I need to get my dimensions. Again, yours are already on paper or in your head. My dimension for the height of this rectangular prism is 9.5 centimeters. So I'm going to make a 9.5 centimeter box, noting that 1 box equals 1 centimeter in real life. So I need 9.5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. So I'm going to put a little mark there, then I know where to stop with my ruler. And I also have 7 centimeters of our width. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9.5. So now I can draw the face of my crayon box. Some people may have thought, why do we draw a scale drawing so that we have some sides involved? Well, look at this. If I were to draw my crayon box like this, yes, I'm drawing a 3D object, but I can't see that with my picture that's flat. I can't look at it on the side and say, oh, well, I see the side of my paper. No, I need to draw it. So we're going to make it look like we see the top and we see the sides. So as a result, it looks kind of angled when we do that. So that's going to be about where ours looks. And this is 7 centimeters. I must always have my widths and my dimensions incorporated in there. This height is 9.5 centimeters, or 9.5. And this depth is 1.5 centimeters. Okay? So then I draw. So now I have my height, my width, and my depth of my crayon box. And as you can see, my real life is going to be bigger than my scale drawing. Make sure you take a look at what constraints you have in your design briefing, and then you can start creating your own scale drawings. Make sure you have your scale, make sure you write your dimensions in there, and make sure you use that ruler to make some straight edges to make it look really professional.